Alright, guys, so today I'm going to turn my on, make it more light. I'm going to talk to you about the Tesbot. Now, do you know what the Tesbot is? It is a new robot created by Tesla, Elon Musk's crowd. The whole point of the new Tesbot is to do menial tasks in work. So, let's say I work at McDonald's, that's considered uh, boring, repetitive, and so I have to turn off this notification. Boring, repetitive. Oh, fuck's sake, another one. Boring, repetitive, and dangerous. So yeah, that might be construction work, retail work, cleaning, stuff like that. You know the boring stuff, and so the point Elon Musk is making here is that these no one should do these jobs. These jobs are horrible. So no one will have to do these jobs anymore now that the robots will do it for us. But yeah, so that kind of sounds good in a way. There's some of the pros of these new robots, but there are also some cons I want to talk about. What are the cons? Well, there'll be widespread unemployment. Okay, there are some people out there who are incapable of getting any job better than a menial job, um, like low paying jobs, and if suddenly these jobs are taken away and you can only work jobs that aren't boring, repetitive, and dangerous, then, these people are not going to be able to get those jobs. It's going to be harder to get a job. And yeah, so that's one big problem. So, what would my advice be? You know, you have to upskill. Um, if you have a low IQ, the way I do, just try doing a bit of reading every day. That's what I do. I used to have a very low IQ. I still think my IQ is below the average, but it's definitely higher than it used to be. Because I work at McDonald's. I used to find that job very difficult, head wrecking shit. Um, Now I find the job a lot easier. It's not head wrecking anymore. I'm able to do stations I wasn't able to do before, and yeah, so I definitely recommend reading, and it doesn't have to take a huge amount of time out of your day. In the school system, they tell us that in order to get good grades, you have to study for. I think they sent me a letter home saying that we need to study for 5 to 6 hours a day, and that's just ridiculous. You don't need to study that much. In fact, I don't think anyone should be studying that much. I've done some experimentation. And I found that just reading for 20 minutes a day is enough. That's it. To improve my brain, because when you're at a low standard, you should spend less time doing something like the professional runners might run 140 miles per week. Um, but if you're just a beginner running 25 minutes for a 5K or 30 minutes for a 5K, you can't do that. That's too difficult. That's too much. Maybe 2 miles a day might be enough for you. Even just 1 mile a day, starting out. Um, you know. So yeah, these test bots. Some people are afraid that AI, artificial intelligence, might take over humanity. I can't see that happening. But anyway, so they say that these robots they can only travel at a pace of 5 miles per hour, and they can only deadlift I think 150 pounds. I'm not sure what that is in kgs. So yeah, this Elon Musk is saying even if this robot does turn against humans, you should be able to outrun the robot. You should be able to overpower the robot. Well, there are some people in this society who are frail, young children, the elderly. Maybe they can't outrun a 5 mile per hour robot. Someone who's in a wheelchair on crutches with a broken leg, they can't go faster than 5 miles per hour. Now 5 miles per hour, I think that's 12 and a half minutes per mile. So people like me shouldn't have a problem getting away from this robot, but still, even a slow moving robot that is trying to kill humanity, that would be a bit of this. That would be horrible. Um, Anyway, so yeah, modern technology, is it really helping us? There's pros and cons to it. Like this online community, people live on the internet nowadays. It's kind of strange. People are working from home. They're not really interacting with people face to face like they used to. Um, there was a time where everybody knew their neighbors in society. Nowadays, people don't know the people who live in the same house as them. All right, Now, I lived in a house in East Wall before I moved here, and you know, I shared a house with 5 or 6 other people, and I didn't even know these people. We never talked to each other, because people just sit in their rooms and their laptops watching YouTube videos all day, and it's just weird. Before YouTube and the internet became this massive thing, people used to have TVs in their houses. They used to sit down and watch TV together, and that's not the case anymore. People are just becoming very antisocial. Um, so yeah, these Tesbots, don't get me wrong. These menial tasks, they are crap. You know, I understand the logic that, oh, not everyone should have to spend their lives working a job like that. But then again, as I mentioned before, some people aren't able to do anything better. They'll be widespread unemployment, and what will they do? They'll have no purpose in life. They'll be sitting around all day, not having anything to do. Um, Maybe there'll be like a social welfare program. I heard there's like going to be like €1,000 a month social welfare program. So yeah, they should be able to survive, but still, it's not good to not have a purpose, in life. Um, I don't think sitting around all day is the option. So anyway, that's my video.